Hey Diego, guess what? I have some amazing news to share with you. Hudson, my wonderful son, is getting married to a lovely girl. Isn't that exciting?
What? Seriously? That's quite a surprise. I had no idea he was even dating someone. But that's good for him. I'm happy for him and his bride to be. Congrats to him. I kind of feel like it might be too early, though. He's still pretty young. He has his whole life ahead of him.
Right? Unlike your useless self, huh? You still can't even find a girl to marry, and you're almost 30. You're way past your prime, you know. You should have settled down by now.
Marriage isn't necessary to have a fulfilling life. There are many other things that matter more than that. Besides, don't you think useless is going a bit far? That's a very harsh word to use for your own son.
That's a pitiful excuse. You're just saying that because you can't get anyone to love you. And compared to Hudson, you are pretty useless. You didn't even go to college, and you've been stuck with a low-class, minimum wage job for years. You have no ambition or talent.
Can you stop saying that? It's very hurtful and disrespectful. Just because I work in a factory doesn't mean I'm low class. It's a decent and honest job. It's not even minimum wage. I get paid well enough for what I do.
It's a bad job, though. It's dirty and dangerous and boring. You're wasting your potential there. At least Hudson is going to college, so that automatically makes him more successful than you could ever be. He's getting an education and a future.
He's not even working full-time, is he? He works with a part-time contract.
He's going to start his own company. That's what he told me the other day. He has a brilliant idea and a business plan and everything. So if he was working full-time, he wouldn't have time to get things prepared. He's smart, resourceful, and entrepreneurial.
Are you sure about that? I think he probably should have tried to save up some money in advance before jumping into such a risky venture. Starting a company is not easy or cheap. It takes a lot of capital, hard work, and luck.
He's fine. He doesn't need to worry about money. He is still so young and full of potential. He's getting married, and I'm pretty sure he'll bring me my first grandchild soon enough. That would make me so happy. He's such a good son to me. He is everything I could have hoped for. Unlike a certain someone who has disappointed me in every way possible.
Are you talking about me?
Who else would I be talking about? I only have two sons. One is a star, and the other is a failure.
I don't know what you're trying to say. But I've been helping you out in my own way too, you know. I've sent you $1,000 every month for 10 years straight, without fail or complaint. That's how Hudson was even able to go to college in the first place.
Why are you acting like $1,000 is a lot of money? $1,000 from you is just nothing but pocket change. It barely covers the expenses of living in this expensive city.
Are you being for real? I started working at age 20, and I've been sending it to you every single month since then without missing a single payment. In the beginning, I could barely afford to take care of myself, but I was still sending it to you. I sent money for Hudson too, when he was still in middle school and needed extra tutoring and books and clothes and everything else.
I don't really care about that anymore, if I'm being honest.
I still care about it. That's a lot of money that I'll probably never get back from you or him.
Hudson said his fiancée is the daughter of a pretty wealthy family.
Is that so? That's great news.
Hudson is so amazing. I'm so proud of him. He's everything any mother would want in a son. He says he's planning a fabulous wedding as well. I couldn't expect anything less of him. He is my son, after all. He has such good taste and style.
I'm happy for Hudson and everything. But in case you didn't know, I'm kind of your son too. Don't I deserve some love and appreciation from you as well?
I didn't ask. I don't care about you or what you think. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop bringing up unimportant things. Anyways, he's marrying a girl with wealthy parents. Oh, and don't come to the wedding, okay? You're not invited or welcome there.
What do you mean? I don't know where that came from. I want to go and see my little brother get married.
Like I said, you're low class. That's humiliating. I don't want to be seen around you. It would be so embarrassing if people at the wedding knew you were my son. As far as they know, Hudson is my only son.
You're still calling me low class. I knew that you didn't really approve of where I worked. But do you really have to look down at me like that? His fiancée probably doesn't even care about where I work. Plus, it's not even that bad. You're just prejudiced and snobbish.
She might not care, but I do. The last thing I want is for you to bring shame to the family name at such an important place. So many people will be there, including her parents. They're very rich and influential, and they might judge us based on you.
Are you being serious? How am I bringing shame to the family? At least I have a stable and respectable job. Stop being so pretentious and arrogant.
I'm always serious. Working in a factory is dirty and gross. You smell like oil and metal and sweat all the time. Why couldn't you be a manager somewhere at the very least? Or better yet, a lawyer or a doctor or an engineer.
Are you not at least a little bit grateful for anything I've done for you? On top of the money, I would help pay your bills too. Whenever you had trouble with the landlord or the electricity or the water or anything else, I would always step in and sort it out for you.
Why do I have to be grateful? You never did anything for me that was worth being grateful for. You never took care of me when I was sick, or helped me with the housework, or listened to me when I was sad or lonely. The money you sent every month was barely enough for groceries. So stop acting all high and mighty.
It really sounds like you just don't care about me anymore. Not that you ever did in the first place. You always favored Hudson over me, even when we were kids. I'm going to reconsider going to the wedding. I'll have to talk to Hudson about it. Maybe he'll understand how I feel and stand up for me.
There's nothing to talk about. I just told you not to come. What's so hard to understand about that? It's my decision and it's final.
I didn't think my own mother would tell me not to go to my brother's wedding. That's so cruel and heartless of you. I thought we were supposed to be family. So you're getting married. Mom just told me. Congrats. This must be really exciting for you. I'm happy for you, bro.
Word get out quickly! I was planning on surprising you with an invitation card. I wanted to make it special for you.
You didn't have to surprise me or anything. I would have been happy with a phone call or a text message. But if you were going to send me an invitation card, that means you were going to invite me, huh?
What? Of course, I'm inviting you. You're my brother. I want you to be there. You're one of the most important people in my life. Why wouldn't I want you to be there?
That's nice to hear, but Mom told me she doesn't want me to come. Apparently, me working at a factory would bring shame to the family, or whatever. She said I'm low class and embarrassing, and that I shouldn't show up at such an important event.
Well, I guess she has a point. A factory isn't the greatest job out there, to be honest. I wouldn't be proud of saying I work at one. It's not very prestigious, glamorous, or rewarding.
You're on her side? Come on, man. I didn't think you'd agree with her. You know how hard I work and how much I've sacrificed for this family. But anyway, are you okay on money for the wedding? Weddings are expensive, you know.
Why do you want to know? Are you trying to pry into my finances? Are you trying to make me feel bad about myself?
No, of course not. I'm just concerned about you, that's all. I know you don't have the funds to put on a fancy wedding. Does Mom know? Does she approve of your plans?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. I'm sure everything will work out fine in the end.
Figure out what? What about your fiancée? How will she feel about it? That's a huge burden for her and her family. They might not be happy with your situation.
I don't think it's that much of a burden. She loves me for who I am, not for what I have or don't have. She's very understanding and supportive of me and my dreams.
What do you mean?
You're not the one getting married, so you don't have to worry about it so much. It's none of your business, really. Will you ever get married anyways? And by the way, don't forget the gift money. I'm expecting a lot.
What?
I want you to give me a lot of gift money. I know you can afford it despite being a factory worker. You've been saving up for years, right? Can't you spare some money for your old little brother? You can, right?
I mean, yeah, I was planning on bringing you gift money in the first place. But Mom told me not to come, so...
You can just brush that aside. To be honest, don't listen to her. You know how she is. She's a person who just says what she wants without thinking about how it affects others.
She seems to think whatever she wants to think without caring about the truth or reality either. I think she's got the wrong idea about you.
I guess so, but in the end, that doesn't have anything to do with me. Let her think what she wants to think. It doesn't change who I am or what I do. Anyway, make sure to bring my gift money when you come to my wedding. I don't really have many friends or colleagues who will bring me anything. I also might end up asking a bunch of our relatives to donate to my wedding fund.
That doesn't seem wrong to you? Are you really okay with throwing your wedding with other people's money? I don't think you should try to throw anything out of your reach or beyond your means. Small weddings can be really nice too, you know. They can be more intimate, personal, and meaningful.
Remember the gift money?
Are you even listening to me? I know Mom won't like you asking our relatives for money. She'll think you're being greedy and irresponsible and disrespectful. She'll probably scold you and lecture you and make a scene.
So what? I don't care what she thinks or says or does. She can't stop me from having the wedding of my dreams. She can't stop me from being happy.
Tomorrow is Hudson's wedding. You're not coming, right? You better not come. You better stay away from this family and never show your face again. You're not welcome here. You're not wanted here.
Why do you keep talking about this? Hudson sent me an invitation himself, so yes, I am going. He wouldn't like it if I didn't go. It's his wedding, so I don't see why you have any say in who does or doesn't go.
Excuse me? You're not listening to what I say? I said you can't come. What a disobedient boy you are. You never listen to me and respect me.
Even if you keep saying that, I can't just not show up. As I said, he really wouldn't like that.
How many times do I have to explain how embarrassing you are to our family? You have a low-class, minimum-wage job. You don't have a girlfriend. You don't even have your own house. You have nothing to be proud of. Never show your face in front of me again, and never let anyone know we're related.
I've had it with you. Do you really not care about everything I've done for you these past 10 years? I've sacrificed a lot for this family. I've worked hard and sent money, paid bills, and helped out whenever I could. And all you care about is image. All you care about is what other people think of you.
Oh, really? What of it?
Looks like I just wasted my time and money. I spent so long sending money to someone who didn't even appreciate it. Someone who didn't even thank me, or acknowledge me, or love me.
You're such an incompetent man. Everything you do is a waste. You can't even find a proper job, make a decent living, and take care of yourself. I don't even think of you as my son anymore. All you are is a useless piece of trash.
Okay, I get it.
I don't recall the pocket change you always sent over actually being useful. As if $1,000 could do anything. That's barely enough to buy groceries for a week. That's nothing compared to what Hudson has achieved and what he will achieve in the future. You're just a low-class factory worker, and it's humiliating. You better not come to your brother's wedding.
Okay, I won't.
I'm cutting ties with you too.
Whatever. We're strangers from now on then. Fine by me. Then I'm not going to the damn wedding, so calm down.
Thank goodness. Don't ever talk to me again, Diego.
Gladly. I don't want you to talk to me either. Tell Hudson I said congrats.
Hey! Hudson is really upset. What's the problem? Why did you make him so angry? What did you say to him?
What? I thought I said I don't want you to talk to me anymore. I thought we agreed to cut ties and never speak again. Why are you calling me now?
He got really mad when I told him that you weren't coming to the wedding. Why would he get mad? Isn't it obvious that you shouldn't come? Don't you think he would be ashamed of having a low-class brother like you at his wedding?
What are you asking me for? Well, it doesn't matter because Hudson clearly wanted me to come. But I won't, just like you wanted. I already told him that if he's mad, then it's technically your fault. Plus, I'm going to stop sending you money.
What? You're going to stop? Why would you do that?
Obviously. Aren't you the one who wanted to cut ties? That means I have no business sending you a single penny. This is what you wanted, isn't it? We have no need to continue this conversation.
What do you mean you're going to stop sending the money? I don't remember ever saying you could do that. You have an obligation to support me. You owe me for raising you and giving you life.
You don't need to tell me what I can or can't do. I've been sending it because I was trying to help my family. But since you cut ties, we're not family anymore. I no longer have any intention of sending you anything. You should have known that was going to happen.
How dare you talk to your own mother like that? You're such an ungrateful and disrespectful son.
Oh, now you want to act like family. Like I said, you're the one who cut ties. You should have expected this. I was supposed to give gift money to Hudson, but since I'm not going to the wedding, I'm not giving him anything anymore. That's probably why he's upset.
What's this? What does that have to do with anything?
If I don't give him the gift money, then he probably won't be able to pay for the wedding hall.
Just what on earth are you talking about?
I've been lending him a good amount of money, but he still hasn't paid any of it back to me. I was planning on making this money gift the last time I sent him anything. So I was going to give him a larger sum than usual. But hey, it looks like I don't have to worry about that anymore, since I'm not going to the wedding. I don't have to give him anything.
Wait a second. Why is Hudson depending on your money so much? Isn't he marrying a rich girl? He doesn't need your stupid gift.
It looks like his fiancée was already disowned by her family.
What did you say?
Apparently, she was using her parents' money too much, and they kicked her out. But I guess she thought they would forgive her in the end. So she wasn't too worried about it. She invited them to the wedding, and she probably plans to make up with them or something.
If that's the case, then there's no problem here, is there?
There is a problem.
What is it?
It means that he can't depend on his fiance's parents for money. Especially not for the wedding, because his fiancée was kicked out for using her parents' money. There's no way her parents would pay for the wedding. Does it make sense to you yet? She won't be able to receive any type of financial support from her family. So that's why Hudson asked me to give him a large money gift. His savings account is empty. His fiancée doesn't work and doesn't have her own money.
Really? Isn't he working, though? Why is he in that situation?
Yeah, he is working, but it's just a part-time job. He's been talking about starting his own business, but it's just all talk. Don't you understand?
What do you mean by that?
He went to college, but he skipped most of his classes. I'm sure you know that. He dropped out in his sophomore year, right?
What? That's ridiculous. He was supposed to graduate next year.
That's why he hasn't been able to get a proper full-time job. Another reason is because he just hasn't been trying. He's just been at home playing video games. It doesn't look like he's trying to get out on his own, does it?
That can't be. That's impossible. Hudson would never.
You can pretend it's not true all you want, but it doesn't change the facts. Nothing will change by complaining to me about it. Why don't you ask him?
I can't believe Hudson was that kind of person. My Hudson. I thought he was an honor student. He dropped out of college?
Honor student? Maybe in middle school. All he did in college was go to parties and skip classes. Anyways, the reason why he's upset now is because he was supposed to get money from me, but now he can't, and it's all your fault. I think it's about time that you understand just how much of a selfish man he's become.
I don't want to believe it.
Well, that's up to you whether you believe it or not. But instead of worrying so much about him, you should worry about yourself.
What?
You won't be able to pay off the loan on the house anymore. You've been over there calling the $1,000 I've been sending pocket change, but you actually can't live without it. Did you even think about that? No, you didn't, because you were too caught up in bragging about Hudson for nothing.
I guess I didn't think about that. I thought Hudson was marrying into a rich family. So I thought things would work out.
Well, that's too bad, isn't it? There's no way he can pay for the house by himself. I don't know or care what you plan on doing from now on, but it looks like you've screwed yourself over by cutting ties with me. You did this to yourself.
Okay, fine. I'll forgive you. You can come to the wedding, okay?
No, I'm good.
Huh? What? You're not coming?
Seriously? No, I'm not. Both you and Hudson are strangers to me. You both are so selfish and ungrateful and dishonest. Go to hell, both of you. After that, Ariana kept texting me in a panic, but I ignored her messages. Hudson also ended up with few guests at his wedding. He didn't set up a payment plan for the wedding, so the venue canceled it on the day of. Hudson was devastated. He blamed Ariana and demanded compensation. And after he drained all of her savings, he cut ties with her. As for me, I cut ties with both Ariana and Hudson and was able to find myself a nice apartment with the money I was now free to use however I wanted. Hudson wasn't able to hide the wedding fiasco from his wife, and they got into fights so frequently that eventually it ended in a divorce. He couldn't go back to live with his mother, so he was homeless and hopeless. Ariana also had to start working in order to keep up with her living expenses. They reap what they sow. There's no way around that.